Hey, welcome to the channel. It's the Real Count Doom, and today I want to talk about three things. I want to talk about the House of X update, the state of Marvel Future Fight, and how they correlate with the state of the world, or more importantly, how they don't correlate with the state of the world and what's been going on. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Let's get the basics out of the way. Um, House of X update. As far as the characters go, the characters are very strong. I could only speculate on Professor Xavier, but as what I've seen and what I've heard is, he's super powerful, super good. Um, Mystique is a very strong character, uh, fun to play, you know, and Mr. Sinister also fun character. The mimic, the clones, and how he could copy the other characters. It's awesome characters. As far as how you obtain the characters, there's the crystal wall on Professor Xavier in the danger room, and the ridiculously overpriced purchase of Mystique for $50. And then of course the X Gene subscription for Mr. Sinister. But other than that, they are strong characters. The uniforms are okay. Magneto's uniform makes him a beast. Nimrod's uniform makes Sentinel really good. Jean Grey, we could argue all day whether or not she needed a uniform. And then Wolverine's uniform's lackluster. All right, with that out the way, let's talk about the game mode. Um, Squad battle. The game mode itself is super. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun game mode. The only thing is the rewards suck, like big time. For the amount of time you have to play the game mode, and then you get these rewards, and then you could only get the chests every time once every time a season ends, is ridiculous and needs to change. The rewards need to change. Um, Good game mode, crappy rewards. Um, with that out the way, uh, another thing I want to talk about is how this correlates with what's going on in the world today. As you know, we got this update last week on Tuesday, so um, I want to talk about my personal experience with it. The last day I worked at my job was Monday, right before this update. And then Tuesday, the update came out, and I got told not to go to work because, things were slowing down and the quarantine and stuff like that. And then Wednesday, they straight up shut my job down, uh, you know, just due to the coronavirus and stuff. And so during all this time, we seen the quarantine coming. We kind of knew it was coming. Hours were getting cut at jobs, and still, Future Fight decided to release arguably the most expensive update we've ever seen. Unless you had 10,000 crystals laying around or just had $100 to blow, you can't possibly get everything in this update. This update is not free to play friendly. Um, you know, and the Mystique deal is obnoxious. Nobody should ever purchase this ever. Don't ever do it. The way I got Mystique was crystals because I had some crystals saved up with a Mega Tier 2 ticket from the last time we got a free Mega Tier 2 ticket. And but yeah, I don't know why Netmarble would release such an expensive update with the state of the world and what's going on, because people are stuck at home. Some people aren't working, and they still decided to make a super expensive update. Um, I don't know if they saw it as like, ooh, everybody's gonna be in quarantine. They're gonna have time to play our game. So let's go ahead and let's get that money. I don't know if that was their ideal of going about it, but literally, how many other companies and corporations and stuff going on in the world that's making adjustments for what's going on, but not not Future Fight, not Future Fight. They they want their money. Um, Sorry, I had to cut. There was a loud noise, but yeah. So Netmarble decided to release a super expensive update, even though people are you know getting hours cut, having to stay home. If you're non-essential worker like myself, you can't. I'm unable to purchase anything. I actually had to file for unemployment because I got laid off from my job closing, and I see the state of Future Fight, other YouTubers and stuff like that, saying now they won't spend money on this game um because of this update, because it left a sour taste in their mouth. And it really it angers me and saddens me at the same time, because I've been playing this game honestly like 6 months after it came out. I've been playing for 4.5 years, and I've gotten Stark stashes every month. I don't think I missed a month of Stark stashes. And then every time a paywall character came out, I got the subscription, got the exchange subscriptions and stuff like that. So for Netmarble to not like to not have anything honestly to say, that not even on like the forum have they said anything like, we know, the state of the world is kind of messed up right now, you know here's something. And well, they try to offer us something with the event shop, you know and you can get a free mega tier 2 advancement ticket. Like, no, that's not enough. It's not enough, especially with the whole fiasco with the Mandalay gem fragments. This is not enough. um when Netmarble heard that quarantine was happening, they should have did something to reconcile that. Whether it have been when the update was coming out, like give more of a discount on things. You know, like, I don't know, why half off Mystique. Instead of making you pay money to get Mystique. Even though people are getting cut hours and losing their jobs. No, no, they could have halved this. They could have halved, the initial cost to get Mystique. They could have, halved the cost to get Professor Xavier, or give special reduced prices on the uniforms this go. But they did they did nothing. They did nothing, and they have said nothing, and it kind of kind of pisses me off. Honestly. But that's something they could have done a day or two after the update, after they released the update. That time has passed. Now it would take like, you know especially considering the Mandalay gem fragment whole fiasco, this going on, the rewards, it would take them like giving every player 5,000 crystals for free to get this sour taste out of my mouth. And even then, I don't think it would be enough. They would have to give like 5,000 crystals and half everything that got released on this update. So I don't know. The way they went about it, releasing the update, and then doing the Mandalay gem fragment thing and the Mystique purchase, and then slapping us with this right before the 5-year anniversary. Yeah, I honestly don't know how to feel about it. It makes me upset, but I really wish Future Fight would just do something, because I don't want to You know, I don't want to see the game go down or anything like that. I think it's a long way away from going down, but still, this is not the right direction to go, especially with the state of the world as it is. Um, but yeah, that's my rant. You know, um, when I was going over it in my head, I was using a lot more profanity, but I try to keep it clean for the video. But yeah, that's my personal experience with the whole matter. And if you feel the same or if something similar happened to you, where now now the quarantine is affecting your life, and Netmarble still wants your money, you know, dude, it makes you feel bad, makes you feel bad. So either way, thanks for listening to me rant. Um, if leave a comment in the section, leave a comment down below. If you had similar feelings, like and subscribe. See you next time.